44 yards.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah.
A fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it,
we can do like get on YouTube on
you
your
would think no
PlayStation.
one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number one that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A 2nd down throw for Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. That one goes for 36 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Here's Cousins. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Did you see that? Or is it
an interesting and intriguing decision there, defense.
Oh, okay.
His way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Vikings are going to add on
wow,
to the lead.
That was, how was that?
A pair of
it's
rushing
not
touchdowns
I'm
now for him in the
it.
first quarter.
Like,
I'm
I'm
liking what I'm
controlling
seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Pretty bad.
Forbath, the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Forbath out to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Oh, and now he balls it over. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Did you see that? This kid don't want to go down.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. 1 carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball. Got a full game ahead of him. Hand it to him again. See if they can start to produce.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at about the 32. Now a play fake here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Anthony Barr in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop it for a loss of about 10.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Watch me actually truck
The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
When I get the opportunity, I'm going to truck the fuck out of something.
On 2nd down, here's Newton. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Third and long, it's Newton.
Look at that.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's right. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. Sherrills to return it. Shifts by him. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd in just about a few inches here.
I remember first time I saw Dalvin Cook play in college. I was watching him on TV, called a scouting friend of mine and said, who is this guy? He's special. And he said, dude, you watched a home run hitter on the field.
Yeah, he was special in Tallahassee. Left Florida State their all-time leader in rushing yards and touchdowns.
Luke Kuechly combines speed, intelligence, toughness, puts it all together. It makes plays like one we just saw there. He may not be a big-time blitzer, but boy, he knows how to pursue straight ahead and make plays in the run game.
3rd and short yardage, Cousins. And that is incomplete. The all-pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins.
Look at that.
Got a man, it's right. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the first down. I like how he just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they could do.
So what do you think? What do you think of Madden 19? It's fine.
A first down throw for Cousins.
Oh, look at that. Look at that thread the needle. Getting that ball right
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Cousins now to throw on first down. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead you an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
Look at that touchdown.
He will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good. That is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed.
All right, All right, I'm gonna exit this game since you can watch now. And that was nobody. That was literally like the computer playing up against me. So I'm gonna play up against somebody online. Now I want you to watch this actually somebody playing.
Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream.
You already know
We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. Look at them. How to make it in America. Real day one, ain't a lot of us. Mom worked 2 jobs, it was hard for us. Me and sis made it out, now she proud of us. They didn't teach me how to rap in those private schools. Wasn't like my rich friends, had a lot to lose. Less money, less options, lot of rules. So when that first deal came, it was opportune. And shorty got potential, I scout that. She say she in love, but I doubt that. Maybe it's the clout. I get love in the north, I get love in the south, yeah. Shorty claims she a feminist.
And, Coach, we come at you from the shores of Lake Erie. EA Sports has the coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings.
This is the worst team in the NFL.
Zane Gonzalez, he's got this one teed up, and we are underway from First Energy Stadium.
This is somebody online, actually.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Boy, this kid ain't never seen nothing like this before. This defense is going to be so trash.
The first carry down for Dalvin Cook. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Second down, Cousins. Going deep for Diggs.
Oh, come on, man.
On second down, couldn't connect. Now it's third.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. To throw is Cousins. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
How many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
On 1st and 10, Cousins.
There's no way.
It's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Just fucking started.
After the interception, here's Taylor.
Get the fuck out.
He'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Everson Griffin. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Now Taylor to throw on second down. Dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. On third down, Taylor. And this is going to be incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. They'll try and throw for it with Taylor.
No way.
He hits Landry. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
He called that ball.
First carry for Carlos Hyde. Finding room to the 20. And now running right through it. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard.
What's this guy doing?
Line. A first red zone opportunity for the Browns thus far. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for second down. On second down, here's Taylor. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Landry, the intended target.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Following the interception, Cousins.
Look at that.
The catch is made by Kendall Wright. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Emmanuel Agba in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Cousins. He'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Myles Garrett in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up.
Let's never start this before.
To throw, Cousins.
Oh my God! Really? No time. I mean,
nothing. In there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why you call play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
They're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. Going deep for Diggs. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit. I put some points on the board on this one.
They get it to him running left. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. If I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal. To throw is Taylor.
What?
This is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry from 6 yards away. And the Browns are able to cash in for 6. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. So a very short kick here. This will be taken out. Now a loose football. And this is picked up by the Browns.
What?
That ball got away from him. And he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going on.
There's plenty of freaking challenge. Oh my god.
Going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice. He didn't carry it over into the game.
That's spot.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him. But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
They start the drive with Cook. And he'll be taken
you got
down
to
right
block.
around the 34
Oh my god.
after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They run it again with Cook. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're
What was that?
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
I got down by my face mask. Why do I not get a flag? Why don't I get a flag?
On 3rd down, Cousins.
Look at this,
deep
Will.
for Diggs.
No! What?
Intercepted.
What the BS is that?
Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
What kind of BS is that? That's such cheese.
A minute 52 left to
oh my god, that's so
in this second
retarded.
quarter. More from Cleveland after this.
Fuck, dude. Really? That's a lucky-ass interception.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Going for 4 fucking verticals.
It's always a battle.
time.
Who's going to win on 1st down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it. If you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
He's got a man wide open. It's Landry.
Why is he open?
Down inside the 20-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Throwing now, Taylor on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Anthony Barr coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about
really,
all he
guys.
needs, and he's going to go for it.
Taylor able to use those legs of his to pick up a first.
The sack on first down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation, but didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the first. Underneath for Johnson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They get it to him running left, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. They'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Eric Kendricks. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. His pass caught at the 4. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Going and got his man complete. And all the way up to the 47-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Final play of the half. Cousins. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And that is incomplete.
Come
on. We've hit
intermission.
It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone.
What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing?
Oh, he's got a
What are y'all
line.
doing?
A big seam, and he might go
Oh
all
my
the
God.
way. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. As his guys are in for 6. And the Browns had 6 to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter.
What kind of BS
Everyone's
is
saying the
this?
exact same thing in every
There's no
situation.
fucking way.
But I do know that all 32 teams have an
What?
emphasis on starting fast, game second half, no matter what, with his first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the
Why the
second
fuck can't I
half.
run it?
So now the other return teams out there
This
still trying
nigga
to
keep kicking
duplicate
it over
what
here.
they just saw.
Keep
It's a
kicking it
very
over
short
here.
kick
Go out of
taken by
bounds,
an up
you
man.
bitch.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. A second down throw for Cousins.
Come on, dude. Really?
He's taken
Really?
down. Emmanuel Agba getting him once again. His third sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. They're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this
There's no way. I'm freaking calling Max and Peg. Now he gets
the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Okay.
Come up to 6.
That's a lot of points. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. Dumping it off for Johnson. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about
why are they all
you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
Now it's Taylor. Throwing for the running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, Johnson. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. They go to Johnson again. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? From midfield now, here's Taylor.
There's no fucking way. Oh, my God.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Taylor will lead up the offense 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. First down, a run with Hives. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Oh, no. That's fucking way, dude. I've been getting fucking bullied.
They run again with Hyde on first. And he stopped immediately there. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one,
I'll get him all the way to 4th down.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case,
I don't get it. I do not fucking get it.
Allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff him for a loss.
This is not
Taylor
making
on target to Gordon
sense.
for a Cleveland first.
How is it?
Taylor
Why are they
now,
open?
5
Why are they
straight
open?
completions here in this
Why
second
in the
half.
fuck
First
are they
and 10.
fucking open? Shut the fuck up. Shut them down.
They pitch it out to Johnson.
How the fuck is this nigga?
And he'll be brought down in what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. And we're back now here in Cleveland.
This don't make
It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4.
He will call the biggest play. No, fuck that. Why the fuck has it not been so fucking whole time? He calls the biggest ass plays that's ever fucking been.
Again, it's Johnson. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
There and go for it here on 4th. From the shotgun, it's Taylor.
Oh my
Pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown.
4 fucking
David
verticals.
Njoku, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns.
This is the same play every effing time.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 20.
I'm fucking going to bed. This is bullshit. I'm getting some bullshit calls. This game. Pause the game. Let me pause the game.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up.
Let me pause the damn game. Yeah, I'm fucking going to bed. Fuck this guy. Let's see. That's bullshit.